Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the woods. It is Friday evening. Missed a couple weeks of making any content. Didn't have a whole lot going on over here, but figured I'd kind of film some stuff again this weekend, share with you guys. It's miserable out. It is raining as usual, +4 outside. That's what, 36, 37 degrees. Not real nice out for April, but anyways, got a few things planned to do this weekend. Hoping to actually maybe even cast a line in the brook here. You never know, later today or tomorrow. See if I can do a little trout fishing maybe. Might take you guys on a tour tomorrow, cruise around a bit in the side-by-side, even show you some of the area around here. It's a beautiful area around here. Really nice dead water up the end of the road here. Pretty decent fishing. I might go up there and cast a line in. Another spot up the road, the land beside me on this side here, there's like a 160-acre parcel over here. It's been for sale for a couple of years. I don't know if it's ever going to sell. He wants a ridiculous price. But anyways, the road goes down in and there. He's got a road goes in through the property down to this same brook. I'll take you down in there and show you it too tomorrow. The place is absolutely gorgeous over there. Might even cast a line in the brook down there. And anyways, screen door. I'm going to get a coat of stain on that this weekend. Probably going to put it back on. The bug's going to be out here pretty soon. And what I was going to do last week, I was going to hand sand. I got a bit of black on it from being outside. Well, I'm going to have to I brought a palm sander over this weekend with some paper. That black wasn't coming off real easy, so it's going to take a good sanding before I can put the clear coat of everything on it to seal it up. And I'll probably do that later this evening. Having some kind of salmon dish here for supper tonight, and I guess you guys like to see our meals, so we're going to show you that too here in a little while. So hang around for a bit, and it's nice to have you guys back. And poor Darcy's a squirrel out here teasing her. He was coming down a couple feet from her. The poor beagle. Well, guys and girls, I guess it's time to get supper ready here. Shelly already did the preliminary on this. We have basically what's on here is a bed of asparagus on the bottom with a nice fillet of salmon on each side here and lemon right on top. There's going to be a bit of butter on it and some salt and pepper. Make a foil wrap package out of these things, and they're going to go in the barbecue, and it's going to taste just wonderful, I'm hoping. It should be pretty good, I'm thinking. How much butter we put on these? Tablespoon on each one. And where do I put it? Just like right over top of the salmon? And it's going to melt down over, I guess. That's the whole idea. And I'm going to put that on there. We're going to add a little salt and pepper. Don't too crazy on it. Nice freshly ground pepper. Never have too much of that in my opinion. Love it. Wonderful stuff. Alrighty. Now we are going to wrap these bad boys up, I guess, and make foil packs out of them. They say to put them on the barbecue for 10 minutes. And can have a nice salad on the side with this. It should be a wonderful dinner. We are definitely hoping. Fold that up like that. With the asparagus on the bottom like that, I guess it'll cook quicker that way. Fold that up over and fold that up over. Look at that. There we go. Alrighty, I'm going to go get the barbecue fired up out there. and get it warmed up. Well, there you go, guys. We get the barbecue warming up out here now. Isn't that a nice sight to see? It's probably hard to tell from looking at this video, but that water tank is full right to the brim. No more hollow water from the brook, thank God. So much easier this time of year. The water's all armed in the camp now, and we just basically go in there and flush the toilet as you would in a normal house. 50 psi water pressure through the whole camp now, and I may even install the water heater this weekend, but I may wait one more week. It's still getting a little bit chilly at night, I think, to run the water heater yet, but I can install it anytime. It only takes 5 minutes to put it on the back of the building here, and it's ready for on-demand hot water. But almost ready to get dinner on the barbecue here. It's going to be a lovely meal. There you go, boys and girls. According to the instructions, they say this only takes about 10 minutes. I'm thinking it might take a little bit longer, but be careful and tear that apart there. Close that bad boy up again. This is going to be very nice dinner. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good weekend. It's nice to be back. It's nice to have you guys back too. It's starting to rain just a bit. Well, guys and girls, I think supper is ready. In about 15 minutes. That salmon looks amazing. Look at that. Steamed. All the stuff is done underneath. All the asparagus. It looks really, really good. Turn this bad boy off. Shut the fuel off. Kind of funny, at my house a couple years ago, I lost 3 tanks of propane. Not funny, haha funny, but expensive funny. But yeah, by forgetting to turn off the barbecue. Don't ask me why, but I did. Anyways, these look wonderful. Wow, is that ever nice stuff. All right, let's go inside and throw this on a plate. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. That come out perfect. Isn't that look wonderful? Nice grilled salmon with lemon on top and a nice side salad with some asparagus underneath the salmon. It's going to be a wonderful meal. We're going to sit down and enjoy ourselves here. The beagle is on squirrel alert. She's pointing. First thing she's ever pointed at, other than her food dish. Beagle alert. Squirrel alert. Friday night in the bush. Well, guys and girls, supper was amazing. Gotta say, it was wonderful salmon. I'm gonna take a walk out front here. I'm gonna actually check on my memory card and my trail cam. Oh, well, isn't that cool? Look in the front field right now. What do we have? A great big porcupine out here. Look at this. Check this guy out. Look at this going. Let me run out here, see if we can catch him. Look at this. Get him in the garden. Isn't that nice? Great big freaking porcupine. He's out checking everything out. He's saying dinner is going to be great. When are those raspberry canes going to be ready? He just went right in there. Isn't that wild? Great big porcupine. What a beautiful night out here. Beautiful night out here, boys and girls. All my shrubs I planted are looking good. Excuse me, they're actually starting to leaf out a little bit. Let's shut this thing off and see how it's doing. What I got for files, if I get any. Yeah, I'll take the memory card out of it and we're going to take it back to the camp and check it on the laptop and see. Yeah, that was something walking out of the driveway. A great big porcupine right there in the driveway. So he's looking for raspberry canes. He's looking for lunch. And as soon as these things grow, I'm sure he's going to destroy them. It's nice to see, though. The leaves are actually starting to come out on these. A little tiny bit. Down here and show you guys close. Look at that. You can see them. That's a little leaf coming out. Leaf coming out. Leaf coming out. Guys are looking really good for just being planted. Anyways, blackberries look okay also. Not too bad. Yeah, they all look good. They're all starting to leaf out. And there's leaves in these too. Yeah, they're starting to come out. Anyways, that was something to see him in there. The garden is full of footprints here. I'm hoping I've got something on this memory card and this trail cam. But anyway, we're going to head back into the building and throw it in the laptop and see what we got. Talk to you guys in a bit. Actually, also, as you can see, wonderful. Got the car back in here again. Road dried up well enough the last couple weeks, so we actually easily drove that in. Brought that back in from where I was keeping it out the road at Buddy's house to use it as a transportation unit back and forth, and I think I'm going to keep it here for now. Parking it behind the camp there and just leave it. There's a run coming up soon in Hoyt, part of New Brunswick here, a little town called Hoyt, and it's awesome. It's an actual fire department put on this run, the Hoyt Fire Department. It's an ATV run. They didn't have it the last 2 years because of COVID, but I mean, the year before that, I think it was the 6th or 7th year they had done it only, and this is not an ATV club. There was over 600 people showed up. You know, there was like 350 or 400 machines, and I think almost 600 people. This year, where they're kind of letting everything go and people can get back out and enjoy themselves, the run is in a couple weeks, and I'm half thinking of possibly taking that, and maybe we'll do that run. And if I do, I'll probably film it. Well, guys and girls, here we are out in the garage. I have the stove going down here. You can't see it. I'm not going to bother showing you. It's warm in here. Warming up really quick. So I wish the cabin warmed up as fast as in here. Anyways, we're going to start sanding this door down here in a minute. So I've got my little palm sander. This is what I'm going to do it with. I got to be careful I don't push down too hard on this door either. These things are basically finger jointed everywhere. It's just put together out of pieces. But anyways, we're going to try to sand for a bit here and see if I can take some of this black off here. Wish me luck, guys. It's not working too bad. It's definitely looking better than it was anyway. She's coming along. Boy's getting dusty in here too. Whew. Alrighty guys, let's give it a quick little going over with 400. But you know what, I'm going to take these hinges off over here first. This will only take a minute. These got to come off. So I'm not going to try to get Varathane on them or not on them. And that'll look just trashy if I let that get all over them. So again, if you guys are liking this content, you know, like it. Share it, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you think, tell me what you'd like to see me do within reason, see what I can do for you. This is called Sparky's 506 Adventures. So again, there's going to be a little bit of a sidetrack every now and then on what I'm doing, and that's fine because I'm not always going to be doing this stuff, but I'd like to share it with you guys. And the funny thing about the whole YouTube network is if you don't post up videos constant, you get left behind really quick. So that's the whole thing. You have to keep putting content up. You have to make content constantly. All right, let's do some 400. Oh, I think that might be it. Yeah, this door is not even tight here. I'll tell you, these are not, they don't glue these together very well. I had to clamp that, sliding bar clamp and glue it to pull everything together, because when they assemble these doors, they could do a better job on them. But anyway, I think it's almost time to start Varathaning here after we get this thing wipe down some of the dust off it. It's, I would have left it natural, but I can't because it's going to turn black on me. So I was hoping to just let it go gray, kind of. But anyways, be back in a second. I got to go to rag to wipe this and get the lid off my stuff. We're going to start brushing some Varathane on it. Alrighty, boys and girls, let's start putting some Varathane on this thing and see what she does. It's diamond wood finish. It's a water-based outdoor, and they call it crystal clear. So it's nice and toasty in here. I'm assuming, oh, this is white. That's cool. Clear. It looks white. I should have got a smaller brush too. I'm going to try it in here first and see what it does. It's going to bring the grain right out in the wood, obviously. I got most of the black off it, so it's not going to be too bad, I think. But it's just going to be as a sealer, basically, to seal this door. Again, I would have let it gray. I would have been happy with that, but it's not going to gray, I think, without going black on me, so this stuff goes on nice, too. Easy to apply. That will help seal it from the elements. And next winter I'll take it off too. I left it on here too long in the fall. One of my viewers mentioned I should because it's going to turn black, and you know what, it was kind of funny because about a week later I looked at the door and it was turning black. She knew what she was talking about. So that's why this channel is awesome. It's nice to get some of this advice from you guys too. So I'm not a stupid person, but I have so much that I can still learn, which is nice. I'm definitely open to learning all kinds. So anyways, the stuff is, I don't know if you can see that or not, but going on nice. Even though my brush is too big. Can't fit it in the paint can. I should be able to get 2 coats on this fairly quick. The wind is just a blowing out there. Let's turn this way a bit. You guys can see a little better. There we go. She's a windy day. I bought a kite a couple weeks ago and tried flying it. Could be kind of funny. I don't think it'll be right at this moment, because I am going to cut this video off fairly soon. It's only lunchtime, and my next video, we're going to go fishing. We're going to tour around a little bit in the side-by-side. I'm going to show you guys some of the surrounding area here. This is an absolutely beautiful place. And instead of just walking around the property, we're going to go for a little drive up the road. Show you the dead water up there. There's a beautiful big dead water right up the road at the end here, where it turns to a bog and you can't really cross it right now. And I'll go up and show you guys that in a little while. But that's going to be in my next video. That I am going to start on here fairly soon. Should set that on there. That stuff goes on wonderfully though. Now what I got to do is get a bit under here, and I've got that in there so I don't get anything on the screen. I get a piece of paper under there. You got to coat everything to seal it all. So I've got my sandpaper thing in under here. That way I'm not going to get anything on the screen while I'm doing this. These little spindles. They'll turn black too, I imagine. Okay. Now, well, there you go, everybody. That's the first coat on here. I am going to let this sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm going to come out, give it a quick scuff with 400, paper and going to put a second coat on. I'm not going to put you guys through all that. So you know what, it's going to be a wrap here for now on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hang in there with me. You know, it's an uphill and downhill battle sometimes doing this stuff, and I'm going to try to stick it out and see where this goes. So again, I will talk to you people soon. I'm going to start another video finishing this door probably, or actually maybe installing the door after it's done. But anyways, it's been great to have you guys here, and you know what, if there's nothing else you're going to get out of this, it's going to be just, you know what, just try to live simply and remain grateful. And thank you so very much for being patient and being there with all the comments and everything else. We'll talk to you guys soon. You have a great day.